Good morning. So, we're talking to people about how do you open your day and kick that off. So, the first thing we do is find you a comfortable space. This is my happy place, it's my hammock. And what I do is there are aspects of kind of my day that I want to bring into focus for me. So, the first thing is kind of sitting back, getting comfortable. Taking some deep breaths in. The first thing you do is call in the aspect of myself and my day that is my authentic self. Who is Steve in his core? I'd like that man to be the one to really take the reins for the day. So looking around my life, I think first off is what roles, what expectations, what both do I feel like are imposed upon me and do I have for myself that are unhealthy for me or just are in existence. So when I start the day, I'd like the clarity to say, I'm a dad, I'm a husband, I'm a granddad, I'm a business owner, I'm a son, I'm a brother, I'm friends with certain people, I have roles and responsibilities, I'm a pet owner. I see myself as a manager of projects, of someone who helps guide people to relaxation. I see lots of things. And which one of these are all of these serving me well today, and is there any that I'm willing to let go of, move out of? I just like the ability and clarity to kind of look at my life objectively and think, I'm not that guy anymore. Maybe I never was, but at least the ability to see that, the objectivity. And you make a list of those. If this is your first time doing it, I've done that before. And if one bubbles to the surface, just kind of sit with it for a minute and think, what about this is resonating with me as a positive or a contemplative experience? And then if you have something in mind, this is where it's nice to think about that. What about that? What emotion rises up with that? So I'd like the clarity and peace of mind and confidence to think about that objectively. And as I start my day, go, why did this come to my mind? How do I feel about it? Why do I feel that way? So there's a part of me that wants to be able to flow back into where those emotions lie and kind of objectively ask myself, what is it that is tied to this? Why is on this beautiful day when the sun's shining, bougainvillea is blooming, why is this in my head? What does it mean? How does it make me feel? Both in my soul and in my body. Am I tense? Am I anxious? Am I nervous? Is there shame? Is there embarrassment? Is there guilt? Is there peace? Is there happiness? Is there joy? How do my feet feel about this as they touch the ground? How does my sacrum and core and belly and my heart rate feel about this? And why? I'm safe to think about these things. And the more I think about them now, the more prepared I am to move forward in my day without letting them trip me up. Does it even matter? Is this something with a lingering obligation? Did I have a traffic accident yesterday and today I have to go and drop the car off? Or did I miss a thing back years ago and that's popping in my head and has nothing to do with what I'm getting ready to do today? Lots of questions, if they do. And here's the funny thing, 99.9% of them have no impact on today. Most of us don't have an obligation today or an action today to take based on a feeling years ago. So why does it have power over you today? And what would it feel like to let that go? That's the awesome part. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale it out. And then ask yourself this question. What would it feel like to move forward without that thing in your life? Like, you wake up today and whatever it is that crossed your mind, what would it feel like for it not to have any weight? To just be a thing that happened, a thought you had, and there's no emotional tie. So it's very awesome to let that go and think, if I could do anything today, the world is my oyster. If you like oysters. Today is my chocolate covered cherry. Or actually, no, it's a bowl of pineapple sherbet. That's what today is. It's your bowl of pineapple sherbet. What would your authentic self feel like moving forward? Getting up today from the hammock, just living your life. Yeah, you have a currency exchange in this world, so you're going to do something and earn some money. You're going to do something to make some food or get some sustenance for your body. But those aren't bad things. Those are just things. There should be no emotion tied to it. So if you could do any of those things in any way you wanted to, in your most fulfilling way, what would that feel like? And then think about, like, if you knew your grandparents or didn't know your grandparents, know your lineage, and think, if they could look at you today and they would say, this man's got it going on, what kind of guidance would they give you on how to move forward in the best way? Because we've all seen things, we've all experienced things, and when we pass on, we have our ancestors and our progeny all kind of looking at us, and what would our lineage give us guidance on if they could look at us objectively and say, dude, do some shit, go do the thing. And just take a moment and just kind of sit with that. Hopefully that's this is that bliss of life moment. I'm at peace within my soul. I'm at peace with my emotions. I'm at peace with my lineage, my ancestry, my core of myself. What would that feel like? Now take a step from God's perspective, whatever your connection to the divine is, and just think, does this even matter? You know, what's funny is, like, I'm swinging on the hammock. I have an appointment in a few minutes. I have a massage to give at 11, so I have to get up and fold some laundry and do some stuff. But at the end of the day, does me having an appointment in the celestial perspective even freaking matter? And how do I keep that in perspective? Do I let a bat of laundry mess up my day? Because in the real grand scheme of things, who cares? Does somebody even care that the sheet was folded before I put it on them? Does someone care that, will I even care that the egg that I'm getting ready to cook, the yolk broke or not, that I woke up 5 minutes late or not? At the end of the day, 10 years from now, will I even remember this day? I hope I remember parts of it. I hope every day matters, but at the same time, maybe it won't. 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now, when Betelgeuse, the star, explodes, well, me on this hammock in this bougainvillea flowers matter. The ant beds that's crawling around, it's like there's a million perspectives. Do any of them matter? So kind of keep your day-to-day hectic stuff in divine perspective. And then I look around the world that I'm at. Just awesome banana trees here growing. There's a pineapple over there in the middle of the bushes that I kind of forgot about that the squirrels ate. I think there's another one back here behind me. But you know, the world shows up in crazy ways. All these flowers bloom. The tile that I'm on down here with all these flowers, and it's beautiful. I could never have, if I were to paint a photo of the perfect way to start my day, probably, I don't know if it would be in this place. So when I wake up outside, I wake up and go outside and I think, wow, the world showed up. Just keep showing up. That's what God promises us, is the ability to show up. And if we're the masters of our domain, we get to control that with our intentions. So I show up and surprise me. I don't want to have too much of a pre-built plan. Just show up and surprise me. Amaze me. Everything from the blades of grass to the traffic on Wickham to the clients who are going to walk in to my granddaughter's kiss this afternoon. Like, I don't know what they're going to hold. And I just ask for everything to show up in the way that it's supposed to. And it has to show up in the way it's supposed to. That's one of the promises of the divine. Can't change it, right? Divine timing. And then I think, while I'm here living this life, free of hang-ups, in my authentic self, in touch with emotional mastery, in alignment with my higher self and God's purpose, and living in this grand plan, I just ask to be open for any kind of message from God, any type of message from myself. You know, there's things when you wake up and you just know to do stuff. If you wake up, you touch something, you know to pick it up. And I just ask to be aware today and open and ready to receive at any moment. So, yeah, just be it from the highest of the high to the lowest of the low. Just let my feet be guided and my spirit be calm. And then to bring it all together, it's just a remembrance that this is my only day. And I am truly blessed beyond measure. And you are as well. I am absolutely in love with my life. And everything that happens is for my highest self. So, much love, peeps. And I hope your day starts out well.